driving every night, 'cause I know you like those city lights. But my friends say I'm a fool to be spending time with you, and they say that I forget my car. I know it's never gonna get that far, 'cause I'll drive, drive, drive every night and day. It's my right of way. In my FJ Holden, drive, drive, drive. In my FJ Holden, drive, 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 gotta drive. I spend my days down on the factory floor, but I don't think about it anymore, 'cause I leave the field at night. Come on, watch my wheels ignite, and I know just what the chances are. You gotta lose a girl to keep a car, so I'll drive, 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 drive. Yeah, in my FJ Holden, drive, drive, drive. In my FJ Holden, drive, drive, drive. Gotta drive, gotta drive.
Welcome back to the Penalty Command channel, and this is to catch you up on the FJ Holden. The FJ Holden was introduced to Australia in 1953. It carried an inline-six grey engine in it, capable of producing 45 kilowatts of power, or just over 60 horsepower, at a 0 to 60 in 19.4 seconds and a quarter-mile time of 20.9 seconds. They were rear-wheel drive, 3-speed manual cars with reverse. Known in Australia as the post-war legend with drum brakes, front and rear, and a top speed of 129 kilometers an hour, its fuel capacity was 43.2 litres and only weighing 1,052 kilograms. The FJ Holden inspired both music and film alike, being the subject of songs from Old 55, Frankie J. Holden, the bogan movie, The FJ Holden, and this coincided with one of the best known drag cars of the early 70s called Harrop's Howler, doing 11.8 seconds at its best. That was for a quarter mile, by the way. In the post-wars years, there was a huge market gap for cars, and in 1948, Holden had produced their first car, the 48-215, later to be known as the FX due to oddly named suspension in the second rendition of the car. There was such a demand that the Holden couldn't supply enough. But then by 1950, the FX was the most popular car in Australia, producing 120,402 units. It was competing against Jaguar, Ford, Peugeot, Austin, Morris, and Humber in the early days. But how does this lead us to the FJ? Well, the FJ was built similarly to the FX, but slightly bigger, slightly better. The FJ was first announced in May 1953. Stalin had just died and Eisenhower was president. There was still 3 years till Australia had TV and 6 months till the release of the FJ Holden, which released on October 29th, and only being the cost of $2,088, or equivalent of about 24 grand today. 160,000 units were built and sold, and only fewer than 1,000 remain today. The FX was the inspiration between the FJ, and the FJ was the birthstone of the bogan. The FJ was the 50s model of the Ford T. The Ford Model T. Being capable at driving in all-terrain, heavy steering on parking, susceptible to crosswinds, and had 9 inches of ground clearance, giving it distinct advantages to foreign competitors. FJs were police cars, taxis, ambulances, and driving school cars. 20% of Australian citizens got a driver's license around 18 and learned how to drive in one of these incredible cars, being the preferred final car of many grandparents of the baby boomers generation, being labelled as Australia's own, having hydraulic suspension instead of the leaf suspension, automatic interior lights, and a cigarette lighter, and a chrome trim all round. By 1956, Holden had made 250,000 Holdens, and 129,589 of those were the FJ Holdens. The FJ Holden Special could do 0 to 100 in 19 seconds, with a top speed of 136 kilometers an hour, 15-inch rims, and a 3-speed manual, same as the FJ Holden by itself, with a reverse. They had drum brakes and a turning circle of 11.3 meters. The FJ Holden was the birthstone of the bogan and Australia car identity as a whole. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. Let me know what you want to see more of in the future. If you like this video, you should go watch my video on every Commodore ever. See you guys in the next one.